I haven't done a love series in a while. I've kind of noticed that. So today I'm gonna post about something I really like, and I was kind of happy that I was they. There's one band I really like. Been a fan of theirs for 20 some odd years. Never actually gotten to see them, but yesterday, I got a ticket. This is the right one. Oops, that's just a receipt for it. But no, I got the ticket for Dream Theater. For those that don't know the awesomeness of Dream Theater, I'm not going to explain it to you. You need to go out there and discover for yourself. But me, I have been a fan for a very long time, so I'm kind of happy to go see them. Even though they're not going to be playing any of their old stuff. Who gives a shit? They're, I'm going to see them in concert for the first time, so I'm really excited about that. And how excited, you might ask? Well, I pretty much have all their albums. I mean, even got Dramatic Turn of Events. Let me see here. 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. I never really liked that album because, I think James LaBrie put too much of his personal politics into it. But hey, still a good album. Scenes from a Memory. It's a great one. And of course, my fave one. Hold on here. Awake. Even though it's 22 years old now, it's still a great album. And even when I think about it, what Dream Theater's doing is they're doing a complete playing of The Astonishing. And, The Astonishing is a pretty solid album. So I can't wait to see it. It's over 2 hours of playtime, so I'm really happy about that. But like I said, I haven't done a love series in a while, and sometimes you just need to talk about your musical tastes every now and then. I mean, I don't know how I really got into them. It was probably because of Pull Me Under, which was a great song way back in the early 90s. And then I got into that song almost at the same time as the album Awake came out. So technically, I bought Awake before I bought Pull Me Under, which was on the Images and Words album. And so that's probably why I have such an affinity for Awake as opposed to Images and Words. Images and Words is a great album, but Awake is still way better than that. And since then, they've had some pretty good stuff like Train of Thought, uh, Once in a Lifetime. That was an okay live album. And then, of course, Live at the Budokan, Live in New York. Those are some great albums. You ever want to see what they sound like or hear what they sound like live? I mean, seeing them is a very rare occurrence. But if you're in Europe, those lucky bastards, I mean, they're always there in Europe or on the Eastern Seaboard and sometimes in California. So seeing them in Arizona is a very rare treat. They did come a few years ago uh, to open for what was that band called? Damn, can't even think of them. Iron Maiden. There we go. They opened for Iron Maiden, and they blew Iron Maiden off the stage. Apparently, at least that's what some of the people who, because actually I worked with a couple of people that saw that concert, and they said, "Oh yeah, Iron Maiden was blown off stage by Dream Theater." It's mainly because Dream Theater. These guys are constantly in playing shape. They tour frequently, and they're ready to go no matter what. I mean, Iron Maiden was just sloppy trying to make some money off their old name. I'm sure Bruce Dickinson can still belt it, but they're just not as finely tuned as Dream Theater is, which I think is really one of the more underrated bands in all of music. So yeah, listen to them. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. And start with Awake. Then I would say Scenes from a Memory if you really liked Awake. Train of Thought was probably a really good album I liked. The Astonishing would be a good later album if you really got into it. Systematic Chaos is good. You know, I would have to say my least favorite album was probably 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. Maybe Octavarium. Octavarium was okay, but anyway, start with Awake. And yes, I like Dream Theater. That's why I'm doing a video about it. Have a good one.